The next letter in the Russian or Cyrillic alphabet is the letter Z. Doesn't look anything like anything we have in English, and maybe because of that, this is one of my favorite letters to write. So, Z. This has quite a few strokes and is one that once you master, I think it's kind of pretty, but this is a letter that's going to take some practice. So, if you're following along on your sheet, on your own worksheet, I'll show you the aspects of Z. So the capital Z and the lowercase z are written exactly the same way. So the first stroke is made, so your starting point is right up here, and so the end of the first stroke comes to right here. So you can start that there. The second stroke comes back out and then separates from the main part, or the first stroke, and goes straight up. So this is the end of stroke 2. So out, so it follows back along the same line and then separates. And in different handouts and different styles, you'll see this separation happening. Sometimes it'll happen a little higher, sometimes it'll happen a little lower. You'll kind of develop your own style. The next stroke is straight down, vertical line. So the end of stroke 3 is right here, comes straight back down. Then we reverse the process. This is a rather symmetrical letter. We then go up, separate, and make a similar, larger than a half circle stroke as we saw over here. So to right here, this is the end of stroke 4. Then just like we did here, we reverse, we come back down, we separate, and then we come out. This is the end of stroke 5. So stroke 1, sort of the half circle. Stroke 2, straight up. Stroke 3, straight down. Stroke 4, sort of reversing the process, up and over to here. And then stroke 5, following back and coming out like this. This being a very easily low out connecting letter. So this is the capital Z. This is a letter that has to be practiced. So go ahead and practice a few. You can pause the video if you wish. Write out some capital Z letters. The lowercase z is made just like the capital, so we start with our half strokes. This is stroke 1, stroke 2 out and straight up, stroke 2 straight down, stroke 3 up and to the other slightly larger than half circle, and then stroke 4, and then stroke 5 gets you out like that. So write out a few z's on your worksheet. So z. You notice that z is a high in connect and a low out connect, like many letters in Russian handwriting. So some connecting examples. So coming off of an A, which is a low out connect, right? And our Z, which is a high in connect, we need to bridge this gap. So we start with our A, and then you just draw up, and you need a little bit of space here, and curve to curve back in. You got to kind of make this rounded up into your Z and out like that. Okay, so you can write out a few Z letters. This is one of the, I don't know, maybe slightly awkward connectors, but it's a high in connect letter and most her low out. So you just draw up and then start your je from that point. So you can write out a few of those to practice. Coming out of a high out connect, such as our o, and then we have our je, which is a high in connect letter. This is really easy. You just reach over and connect that. So coming off of an o into a je would look something like that. So you can practice a few of those. So coming off of a je, so if we had a word that started with a je, and then I have some sort of high in connect, like an ah, I just draw up and trace the outer part of the ah as I go up and out like that. Never lifting my pen. One of the principles here is, with the exception of the lowercase b, you don't need to lift your pen at all when writing out lowercase words in Russian. So you can write out, which actually makes writing it rather efficient, and you can get pretty quick at it. So that's je into an ah. Now, the simplest connection here, so we have a low out connect, and then if I have a low in, such as a yeah, I just continue my line right into the yeah, so a je into a yeah, so you can write out, practice a few of those. So this is capital Je, lowercase je in print, capital Je, lowercase je in cursive.